Hey y'all, it's Tracy. Come on in. We about to make us some meatballs. I'm getting a skillet hot. I got the oven preheating for 375. And we getting ready to do this. I have a little flour, the breadcrumbs. I have some seasonings on here. I'm about to bust an egg and I'm about to start working this. I have ground beef and I have Italian sausage. That's Italian sausage and that's ground beef, okay? So, hey everybody, let's get cooking. That's what we come to do. I'm going to keep you right there. Seeing me ain't the most important thing. So I've got this Italian, Swaggerty's Italian sausage that I'm going to mix in with this ground beef so that we can make some meatballs, okay? Y'all, it's cold out there. It really is. And you don't want to put too much seasoning in your ground beef because you don't want to lose the flavor of the meat. Sometimes people just over season too much for me. I mean, I can't even taste the flavor of the meat because all I taste is seasoning. And that gets to me. You can't overdo it with seasonings. And this is cold too. Y'all, I went and got my eyes done. Y'all already knew I needed glasses, but they got me wearing these glasses all the time, not just for reading. Let's get some eggs in here. I'm gonna bust 2 eggs. And I don't need to hear nothing from the glove committee, okay? Because y'all not going to eat none of this. Ain't nobody but my family going to eat these. So we're going to get them going. And then we're going to put them in the oven. So we're going to semi-cook them on top. And get them in the oven. I hope y'all been enjoying some amazing Christmas movies that's out there. Take you to a better place. Oh man, I watched a movie on Netflix called Go Where the, it was dealing with the Go Where the something sings. It was dealing with a girl that lived in the, she lived in the marsh. Lived in a swampy area. She raised her own self. Oh my God, that was a good movie. She ended up having a good life. My God. She never left the life that she felt like was hers, but God enhanced it right where she was at. I'm telling you, He'll do it. Make sure y'all watching positive stuff because we need to feed our spirits better right now. Too much is going on. Okay, I'm going to add a little regular flour. All right. Y'all doing all right today? Hold on. I'll move you a little bit. Alright. Add a little flour in here. Squish a bit. Let's get it getting a little too hot. Let me turn it down. I'm just binding it together. Hold on, y'all. I don't want my skillet. It ain't got no grease in it. But I don't need it to get too hot. Let me remove it for a minute. Use a squishy bit. Y'all know I like my Dale. So I didn't put regular salt in here because I'm going to get it from this here. Dale. And then, do I got any more, see if I got any more minced onions I can reach. Because I ain't got nobody here to give it to me. Then we gotta have them in there. Oh, Lord. My hands is frozen, y'all. You ain't gotta be in no hurry. You think about being at home playing your Christmas music. I can't play none because that's what I'd have on. I'm just gonna get started with mine. This year I've been so distracted I didn't do a lot of it. Hold on. I'll be right back with y'all. Hold on. I'll run that dishwater in a minute. Okay, let's get ready to start rolling up some meatballs and getting them ready to go in the oven. All right. Put a little oil in your skillet, because it's going to need it. I'm going to roast some meatball. Turn around the line. I want to greet y'all because I need to greet you. And I'm going to roll these meatballs. Put oil on hands. Yeah. Yep, you're right, Miss. But I had to wash that out first. You're right. Y'all make a homemade meatballs. Then I'm gonna do a gravy, and I'm gonna do some mushrooms and all that kind of stuff. Get going real quick. I ain't gonna make them too small either. You been playing? I used to. I just been consumed. My husband loved these. Y'all appreciate y'all significant others for allowing y'all to. Some women don't have freedom. I went to the eye doctor, and I gotta get glasses. Like, not just reading glasses. I need glasses. So I ended up spending about $300 and something. And I'm gonna put these in a container and get them in the oven to set for $375. So we're gonna brown these up. They're good. They much better than buying them out the thing. I can't wait for my mini pies from Dandelion. You order? Oh yeah, absolutely. They're good too. She's got a family recipe. And y'all don't forget, y'all still can order from Sweet Creations by Melinda. She still needs your support as well. It's enough to go around, ain't it? Sure is. That's enough to go around. But I've been in the streets trying to handle business. Okay, my oven is ready. I've been in the streets trying to handle business. I'm telling y'all, I am so, my heart is just so broken. Let me tell y'all, my doctor was an African lady, Miss Thomas from Nigeria. We had a deep conversation. I had to tell her in secret. I was proud of her. Honey, them African kids coming over here and taking advantage of this education. And I looked at her, I said, Can I just say something? She shut the door. She said, yes. I said, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Then I told her about Chef Ruby. And she's a Southwestern African. She's not a Sierra Leone. But she did teach me about Ruby's name. She said all the Muslims from the area Ruby is, they all have a Ruby, like her name is Ruga, whatever that last part is, all their names are like that. Because that is a Muslim area for the Sierra Leone's are Muslim. So I talked with her. I told her about okra soup and how Ruby had taught me, you know, how to make it. She was so nice. But y'all, I had to say, I'm so proud of you. And she told me if I want to go visit Africa, go to Ghana. Because she said a lot of African is going through some stuff. And so the safest place would be Ghana. I was like, what? So she said it's the ending of the last name that makes them, you know, where they're from and that they're Muslim. And she said Sierra Leoneans are mostly Muslim people. She's a Christian. She's from Nigeria, but she's Christian. She's West African as well. So look, with this, y'all can add. You could stuff these meatballs with some cheese, all kind of stuff. You could put in these meatballs to twist. Once you learn how to make them, you can put in them what you want to go in them. You can stuff them with cheese and spinach and all kind of stuff like that. You can do that. Mama Tracy, please pray I don't stroke cause the test doctors ordered, they messed up the order. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, I was so proud of her. Like, they getting this education. You know how our kids act like they don't want it. Child, they over here. Our hospital got so many African doctors right now. She said that's what they come for. They come to get the education. That's what they come for. Oh yeah, these would be good stuff, Adrian, with spinach. What kind of ground beef? You can use 85, 15, 75, 25, 90. You can use whatever kind you want. It depends on how much oil you want. These are 85, 15 because I did need a little fat base in them. Gosh, my glass is going to be nice though. So I'm rolling them up. Yes, I'm finna. You know what? Look at God. Look at Heart Away Photography. Girl, I saw it last night. I commented under your comment when I saw your name change. You watch and see what happened. Like that song say, I know I've been changed. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You still a heart away. But you are creating hearts away. People gonna love your people and be glad they captured that moment with Heart Away. Look at that, Willie. Look at that. Hey, Jean P. Conley Sanders. You've been to Kenya Dorothy Johnson. I have, and I want to go now. More than ever, I feel like. Ooh-wee. So much going on in this United States of what? Of America. Of the America. But she said it's a lot going on in Africa too. Miss Tracy, would you tell me how to make okra soup? I can show you. Go watch Chef Ruby. She make it all the time. I think if you want to learn right now, you need to learn from Chef Ruby. I can tell you what she showed me. But if you go to Chef Ruby's page, Cooking with Chef Ruby, you'll find out how to make it. Because that's who I found out how to make it from. Ain't nothing like going and getting from the person. If you can learn from the teacher, don't learn from the student. I learned from the teacher. Okay, so let me wash my hands again. And then we're going to get these moving a little quicker. I'm going to show you what they look like. I'm glad you listened to me. I don't know how long God going to keep me out here. But I'm going to help as many as I can as I pass along the way. Then my living shall not be what? In vain. I met a lady in the grocery store. She come up to me. She said, I met a celebrity today. I said, I ain't no celebrity, babe. I'm not. I said, I live across this highway over here. And she said, I watch you all the time. And she's friends with Edith Williams. They neighbors. And I had to tell her, not me. I don't even want that title. Facebook is an app. Ain't no celebrity. There are some celebrities on her. Yeah, she's an African lady. And she young. I can't send no link to no page, baby. If you can't go look up Chef Ruby, Cooking with Chef Ruby, I don't know what to tell you, sweetie, because my hands are full. I mean, it's just as easy as leaving and going and typing it in. That's all I could tell you. I can't do everything. Cooking with Chef Ruby is what you need to go look up. I can tell you what I saw and how she made it. You're going to need habanero peppers. You're going to need palm oil. You're going to need whatever kind of meat you're going to put in there, whether it's goat, whether it's beef, whether it's turkey. You're going to need okra. You're going to need onions. You're going to need all this stuff processed up. That's all it is. Their food is simpler than ours. They don't put a lot into their food. Not a lot. It's the same thing over. They have a technique. And when they do it over and over. You know, like how when you wash the dishes and you make sure you wash the glasses or something first so they don't get jacked up with no oil. You know, they do the same thing. Because remember, she's from Africa where they limited to certain things. So they do the same thing over and over. Pretty much. So let's start putting some of these meatballs in here. Let me show them to you real quick. So I'm just searing these really good, putting a good crunch and coat on them before I put them in the oven. I want to get that good exterior stuff on them. It ain't going to take long. Then I'm going to whisk up some sauce. I'm going to use cream of mushroom and cream of celery. I need a cameraman. I see how some of these cooks got cameramen because it's hard to work with one hand. But I've been doing it for 2 years by myself. This is my 2nd year, y'all. Y'all can send me up some hearts, but it's called engagement. It helps if you send me up some engagement. No, it's not. I bought this. This is a Built More from Belts. And this is a Built More from Belts. You want this skillet, you can go to Belk and get it. Hey, Jada Brown. And we're finna get ready to start another. And then when we get all these going like we're supposed to, we're going to go to the next step, honey. No, this one is red. I don't want to take all the juice out on top of the stove. So I just want to get a good little browning around them. And they're ready to go in the oven. They're not done now. The oven is going to finish them up, okay? But we didn't want them bland without no life or no color on them. Some of them are big. My husband likes his meatballs. He likes them big. Okay? Now you do according to your home. I don't care if somebody makes the tiniest meatballs. If your family don't like their meatballs tiny, then make them bigger. That's where we all differ. We run our houses different. Okay? Okay, we ain't gonna let them fall apart. So those are gonna go in the oven, but I'm gonna drop the other ones. I was rolling them when we were talking. See, I just rolled me up some meatballs, and they cold. I like to isolate my cleanup. I don't like to make a big mess. I ain't gonna call my kids to come over here and clean no kitchen. I just like to keep control of what I'm doing. That's alright, it ain't gonna hurt them. I had already rolled them. I told you I moved kind of fast. You be thinking, when she gonna do the next one? I was doing them when I was talking to y'all. Get them all in here too, believe it or not. One more. That's it. I don't waste nothing. I kind of know what I need, so I don't waste nothing. Yeah, you can freeze this. Betty, why do you use the word colored? That's why you know you're going to offend somebody. Do better. Now, let me explain something to you, whether you black or white. If you already know you're going to offend somebody by using a certain word, then have some wisdom and some discipline and use a better word. We're not colored. We was never a coloring book. We are people. You can say people of color if you don't choose to say brown or black. But you already know you're going to offend somebody saying that. But the ignorance is going to lie within you. And it ain't got nothing to do with your age, because my grandmama didn't use that word. And I'm sure if she was alive now, she'd be 100 and something years old. When you know to do better, you do better. You just don't want to do it. You done it before. And that's why you said if it offends somebody. You already knew it would. But yet you're asking for prayer at the same time. And you being offensive. Telling y'all, God getting tired of mess. You can act like you didn't, but you wouldn't have never said it. You know it's a better word than that. You still living. You still on earth. This is 2022. Who going around calling people colored? You done dealt with enough. find out a lot about me when it comes to stuff like that. I just don't play. I don't have no play in me like that. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a black person saying it. Do better. Yeah, we all God's children, but you know how some things are degrading. People, you ain't gonna say if you offend somebody, you ain't gonna do it. You can't have no self-control. You knew you was gonna offend. That's why you said, I don't mean to. Yes, you did. Because you could have stopped yourself and said, I need a better choice of words than that. I got to come up to standard. I got to come up to 2022. If I don't want to say black, I just call them people of color. God's children. But I wouldn't go around here calling nobody no defaming name. We used to hear them call other races. Ain't gonna call nobody no speck, no cracker, no honky. I ain't gonna do none of that. Ain't gonna call nobody no midget. They little people. Respect where we done come. We done come a long ways. You can do better than that. Not you trapped in time. You must have quit school. I got family in Dayton, Ohio. I got cousins up there. A whole slew of them. Noses and Johnsons in Dayton, Ohio. That's my people. My brother just got back from up there, seeing our cousin Blanche. Ain't been doing well. My brother Lamar close. Even though they far away from each other, they decided to be close cousins. My brother going up there to see how she doing. So these are getting ready to go in the oven. We're going to move to the next step. You can do it now or you can do it when it's almost done. It's really up to you. So I'm going to work on the sauce just a little bit and I'm going to get these in the oven. Don't take long to sear them either. Because you want to keep them flowing right. And I'm cooking them all together. Oh yeah, that's learned behavior. That's a choice not to do it. Mental health is real. I'm not playing around with people. Not right now, I'm not. I don't care who you go watch, who you run tell. I'm not playing. People got stuff going on, honey. Too much mental stuff. I'm going to sit up under me and then don't be funny at the same time. Nope. Okay, let me show you the next set. Thank you, Mother Aisha. Thank you so much for my stars. Check your digity. Dropping them gems with wisdom. Thank you, Miss Stansberry. What you up to, Madeline Adams Stansberry? I know you love me, my Mother Aisha Savers. I love you too. I need to be still. I'm finna have a lot of downtime. I'm going to the mountains where I can chit-chat on that there phone. It don't matter what you do. What I'm doing ain't enough because it ain't messy. Ain't no gossip. And ain't no confusion. Thank you, Miss Kathy Baker. Hey, Tyreek Hamilton. I'm not seeing your name. You just in my little circle gauge. You know, now we can hit it and see who all watching. Hold on, let me see. I can see who's just watching from a distance. Thank you, Miss Kathy Baker. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do some pasta with this, or if I'm going to do some rice or mashed potatoes. I need to put on some green beans, but they're going to be canned green beans. Okay, let's get these out and get these in the oven. Make sure if you got to stack them, you stack the big ones on the bottom, okay? Let's get the biggest ones on the bottom, because they're going to cook harder. And they got more to cook. Even though they ain't even, they don't have to be even. You can adjust these. They're going to cook the same. If you need to take them out, the big ones out, or leave them in a little longer, just leave them in a little longer. You in control. And I told you Janet Jackson wrote y'all a song called Control. She said, I want to be the one in control. I heard you, Janet. Put little baby up top, up there. Get another big mama. Put big mama in this corner. You know. They ain't done, but they'll be done before you know it. How about that? Before you know it, they'll be ready. One hand, honey. I'm working with one hand right now. Get these in the oven. Step 2, work on the sauce. But first, let me get my mushrooms out the way. And if you don't want mushrooms, you ain't got to have no mushrooms. And that's all of them. I'm going to put them in the oven. And then I'm going to make my sauce. Okay? You can put them in a crock pot too if you ain't in no hurry. Hold on one second. Let me sit this down and go get some aluminum foil. Hold on one second. I just don't care to eat out much, y'all. The way this world is. Type of people working in a restaurant. It's that time of year where you want to have your kids come home to something warm and delicious and good and ooey and gooey. Let me get me a metal skillet to pour this grease in. I always keep me a metal trap. So I don't pour my oil down the sink. Keep that goodness that I just used in it. I like mushrooms. Mushrooms are meat. The mushrooms will take on the flavor of what you give them. So I'm going to give mine a little Dale. Put a little Dale in there. Put some onion. Whatever seasoning you want to put on them, it's going to take on the flavor. That's what it does. Whatever you want them to taste like, it's going to take on the flavor. That's pepper. A little garlic powder. I can eat that just like that. It'll make its own, look how it'll produce its own gravy in there. It'll produce its own gravy in there. You see it? It'll make its own gravy. It's neat. You can chop them up smaller. Or put it over some rice. What you say about Garcias? Oh, if you want to know how I feel good. So y'all see what I did? And I can take these because they tender and I can start cutting them like that. You know, making them smaller. I like them big. But I'll cut some of them up. Because they just good to me. That's good right there. See how it's making its own gravy. Yeah, I didn't do the key change yet. They got to be mailed to me, and then we'll get from here. One more, y'all. Just let me eat one more. Oh, Lord, okay. Okay, that's going to make it even better. Miss Shirley, all you got to do is rewatch this video, and that's where you'll find the recipe. I don't write my recipe down. I don't do all that. That's why I don't worry y'all about nothing. I'm just on here cooking. If you share it and hit replay, you'll be able to watch it and write it down. Child, I'll be cooking out of a chair. I can't do anything. Do you have any tips on cleaning the electric stove? Oh, I use this stuff I clean my stovetop of my electric stovetop with. I did a reel showing y'all how I clean my stove and stuff. Yeah, it's making its own gravy. Now I need to go ahead and show y'all what I'm going to do next. Well, first of all, Miss Betty Stidham, don't use the word colored no more. Because you said you knew you was going to offend somebody. And you offend me when you use it. Okay? Thank you. So now I'm going to use some cream of celery. 2 cans. 2 cans of cream of mushroom. No. 2 small cans of cream of celery. And 1 large can of cream of mushroom. Cream of mushroom. Okay, y'all ready for me to turn it around? Let's get started. You can leave the mushrooms in there. You fine. I'm going to make a lot of sauce. I'll do more than enough. They can scoop around them if they don't want the mushrooms, okay? So let's get going. Good to go. Get your beef broth, okay? You're going to need it. We'll go ahead and get it. We're going to count them out a little at a time, okay? So I just added that, so I'm going to add a little beef broth. That was my first can of cream of celery. Hate splatters. Let's add another can. Make sure y'all sprinkle me. Sprinkle me, baby. Sprinkle me. If you love me like you do, then sprinkle me like you should. Sprinkle me. Barney told y'all to. He said the more you share together, the happier you'll be. And he said your friends was my friends and my friends was your friend. Now that's what Barney said. I don't know if he was just talking to Baby Bob. I want to say he was talking to y'all too. Let's add some more beef broth. I'm using this little can of beef broth right here. I know I'm going to use probably that whole 32 ounces. Oh, we making that gravy, ain't we? More than one way to make gravy. They say it's more than one way to skin a cat. Ain't that what they say? Could 803 of y'all sprinkle me? Sprinkle me, baby, sprinkle me. Now I'm finna add a family size of cream of mushroom. Just take your time. You don't have to be in no hurry. I'm gonna use the rest of this here broth because I know I'm gonna need that and some water. Look at me. I knew I was gonna do that. Y'all see me that spoon sliding now? Well, guess what? I gotta stick my hand in there and get it. And I'm gonna be done using this spoon. I'm gonna get my whisk. Okay. We're getting ready to add a large can of cream of mushroom in here. Those was your cream of celeries, okay? Both of them was your cream of celery. And it seems to rise today, I think. Make it quick and easy. I don't feel like doing too much. Take your time. And you can also use golden mushroom soup. Don't forget that. You can use cream of chicken if you want to. You use whatever you want. You clean up behind yourself. You throw all these cans and stuff in the trash. That's what I do. I was deciding if I wanted to do mashed potatoes or did I want to do rice. Because I also got some broccoli here in the sink. I could steam it. Oh, Lord. Sometimes I be trying to figure out which one they're going to eat the most, I think. They'll probably eat the rice better. Let's see what this is tasting like. Should be fine because you know it's enough salt already in this cream of. That's good. Okay, and we're gonna pour this over and let it finish cooking in the oven. Come on, y'all. Y'all know I'm trying not to overcrowd my refrigerator because we getting ready to be cooking all next week for the holidays. But I feel like I need to make some biscuits or something. I don't know. I'm just putting it together as I'm cooking. I'm just talking to myself. I better move a little faster. Hold on, y'all. Get this out so y'all can see this. Remember, I'm one person. Hold on, let me get me a drip pan so it don't drip in my oven. Got some left over. Yeah. Like I said, if you're a cheese lover, you can add cheese. Whatever you want to. I got some left over here that I'll pull up and pull out. I'm going to put those in the oven for a little more time. Okay? Now, hold on one second, y'all. See, I got some sauce left. Do I want to make some biscuits? You think they need some biscuits? If y'all was eating this, would y'all want me to work up some biscuits real quick? I can work them up real quick. I'm gonna put the rice on. I think I'm just gonna do rice. I can do a pasta dough. So, I didn't see some comments. I'm sorry. I made a sweet potato cheesecake. Y'all said yes, make it. Okay. Yeah, but we don't see that as being two starches if I do biscuits, no mashed potatoes, rice. Well, they eat it like that. They'll eat that rice. They'll eat those biscuits. Just like how we eat grits and biscuits. They'll eat it. They ain't gonna just eat meatballs and biscuits. Thank you, Loretta. 2 cans of celery and 1 large can of cream of mushroom. And I got some more left. I mean, I could put chicken or anything in here. And then I need to, I think I'm just going to do rice, and I think I'm going to work up some biscuits real quick. You were right, Alicia Early. I got some broccoli I can steam. Let's get going to the next part. Well, you know what? I don't like to make this too big. I'm just gonna make a couple, cause Eddie'll eat 1 or 2, and he won't eat no more. And Avery might eat 1. What'd you say, Bridget Stevens? I got on I put a moderator on my page, an electric one from Facebook. So I can't read no negative comments. It's some keywords you have to put in, and some people's names are not going to pop up on here. It's an automated one you can use. Yes, I like sweet peas too, Kenya. So let me get my stuff together. Let's see what I'm gonna use. So we're gonna use self-rising flour. We're gonna use, I'm using Crisco shortening, but you can use off brand, and I'm using buttermilk. That's all. 3 biscuits. I can use heavy whipping cream and only make 2. Do you want me to make the biscuits with heavy whipping cream or with the regular biscuit stuff? With heavy whipping cream, I only need the flour and the heavy whipping cream. Because the heavy whipping cream it's already got enough fat in it. That's what you make butter out of, is heavy whipping cream. But I just make them the old way. But I'm only going to make a handful, y'all. So I'm not going to need 3 cups. I'm going to probably cut it down to 1.5 cups. No more than 2 cups, okay? Because I'm only going to make a handful of them. Tiffany, you want me to do it with heavy whipping cream this time? Okay, let me see how much of that I got in the refrigerator. Okay, hold on. I'll take them on. I'll show y'all how to make them with those. Let's do some heavy whipping cream biscuits. Okay, you just need heavy whipping cream. And you need flour. That's it and that's all. You need a bowl. Okay? Let me turn y'all down. So let me tell y'all something. Heavy, you got to have self-rising flour. Heavy whipping cream has fat in it. It makes butter. So since it makes butter, you don't need to add no more butter. Two ingredients. Self-rising flour. Not a lot. I'm only going to use about 2 cups. You ever get a nerve in your finger, you hurt it? You never made it with heavy whipping cream? So if you ever in a hurry, you want some biscuits, you don't need but heavy whipping cream. You don't have to use no shortening. You don't have to use no butter. It's all in here. This can make what you finna add. So just add your little bit in here. Squash your bit at a time. Just a squash your bit at a time. I ain't making that many. And I always shake your stuff up. This is Land O'Lakes. I love Land O'Lake butter. We're going to turn our oven up in just a little bit. It's okay because I'm going to put these on the top shelf. Ain't going to take long to cook them. You do the same way you do regular biscuits. You got to get them sticky. Just a little bit more sticky. Just a squash a bit more. You got all your fat in your heavy whipped cream. That's it. Look, I'm going to try these. My mama make heavy whipping cream biscuits probably every other day. She love them this way. She love them this way. You're going to get enough fat in here. Trust that. Let me give me a little bit more. And you can do them as drop biscuits too. You can just, I ain't done no drop biscuits in a while. I just need to drop these. Y'all want me to just drop these? Land O'Lakes is $6 here. Oh, I didn't say it was cheap, baby. I just use it. If you bake, you're going to need heavy whipping cream. Everything high. Eggs high. Everything high. And it's going to be thick. Okay, let me show you. It's going to be a little thicker. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, that's it. That's it and that's all. I think I'm going to drop these biscuits today. Let's do some drop biscuits. I'm going to leave them sticky and drop them. I'm just going to make a few. I'm going to make them sticky. I use Land O'Lakes too. That's all I made. I'm going to use up all these. I ain't going to use a lot. I ain't going to make a lot. Yeah, just a squishy bit. They're going to be a little sticky. With heavy whipping cream, we call it scone. Oh, you do? You make scones? They biscuits over here. Scones. That's how you say it, scones. I said scones. My bad. I apologize. I think that first one, I'm going to cut it down. I don't want it that big. You don't have to always make big biscuits. Cut them down a little bit so you can get more biscuits. I want them more like a little dinner roll. What time is it in America? Where I live, it's 2:37. Now, America has different time zones. I live in the Eastern time zone. Okay? So it's 2:37 where I live. Now, Detroit, and I'm in Chicago, and some more places in Texas, and they're an hour behind me. Baton Rouge is an hour behind me. So it all depends on where you live in. Okay? Let's see how these turn out. Avery finna come home, and I ain't got her no dinner, but she'll eat a, she finna get off the bus. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my baby off of this here bus. They let her out in front of the door. Hold on, y'all. Hey, girlie. Shut the door for mommy. How you at school? They go. You got a Lunchable you can eat till I get through? You get a snack? No. I need a snack till I get through.
I thought you was already done cooking.
I'm not done yet. I'm moving a little slow. Hey. I got some water moccasins in my boom. I'm moving a little slow. a little butter and pour on them. I be working with me. She know I be moving slow sometimes.
Hey, yo. Take the beef out of here. Hot dog.
Oh, that's what you gonna have?
Yeah.
Stop, Ava. Turn my refrigerator.
Yeah. I wanna go why.
Go ahead and put your oven on 450.
Huh? Okay, put your oven on 450. Okay.
Use the other microwave, AA. Okay. Ava, your legs weren't cold this morning? I was worried about your legs. I said, this show is cold. I didn't know it was that cold. So I'm just going to drop these. Turn you around. They said, hey, AA.
She said, "Do." Oh.
What you say, Ava?
Mama got some chicken.
Tell them hi, baby. Y'all know how AA.
I got some chicken.
What I do like about heavy whipping cream, it lasts a long time. Your expiration date ain't in like 1 month.
Mama's expiration.
My mama hits me.
Mama's expiration.
Put them in there for about 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. I still don't know how to work my timer. I don't know how to work my timer. But do you know they got something? You remember when I said I want to start making bread? They got a bread proofer on here. They got an air fryer, a dehydrator, a roaster. Wow. So my glasses are going to be where I can wear them all the time. Keep them from me having to do this all the time because I can see one way and read one way. So I gotta keep up with these biscuits.
Slap his butt, it's pooping.
I'm gonna slap your. The stove has a Wi-Fi thing. I can set Wi-Fi to this stove. Well, I don't know why I'm worried about that. I don't even know how to work the timer. It's called smart control. Do anybody have a one of these digital stoves with smart control and everything? I can't set the timer, but the heat is rising and it's gonna make this noise. Whatever I got them, I think it's no lines, and it's something else. It costs me more than what the other ones would cost me, and I got them where when I go outside they turn into sunglasses. And I've never had glasses before. I didn't know what to do. I actually had ordered some, but they was too big. I have a hard time working mine. You do? That's all right. The girl's not to worry. You're going to tell me the store just don't play music. Huh? I don't understand it, Miss Vivian McDonald. I'm not going to play no music. I have to get my daughter to set mine. If I learn it, I need it. so it's rising fast. And my stuff is cooking good. Transitional lens. All I know is that it's everything in one pair of glasses. I just told them, give me what was the best that they thought I needed. When they got through with me, I spent a lot of money today. I spent over $300 and something. You know what? I forgot to cover up that meat.
Mama got it. Mama. Is this something else I could eat in my hot dog?
You know what? I could have put some cheese in there. You know, shredded cheddar cheese. Rubbed it in garlic butter. And I could have made some cheddar bay biscuits. So now I need to, I guess, steam some rice. When you install the Wi-Fi, you'll have to download the Samsung app. Okay, that's what it is. I got a Samsung microwave and a Samsung.
Mom, is it small? Is it small?
Uh-huh.
I thought it wasn't. When you said it was big,
Thank you. Yeah, glasses is high.
Mom, we had Thanksgiving dinner.
You wouldn't have one of these type of stoves? Well, that's your prerogative.
I had Thanksgiving dinner for lunch.
You did?
I ate the school lunch.
Oh, okay. What you do with your lunch?
I took my lunchbox, but I decided I didn't want to eat my lunch.
What did you do with the food in it?
It's in my lunchbox, but didn't eat it. I had just put it in the.
Your daddy had money on your books?
Yeah. That's what my teacher said. I told her yes. Mama,
I didn't know you were on. Didn't get notification. I know, it's okay. Google it will help step by step. Y'all hear that noise? That's that timer setting itself. Let me let y'all see. So y'all can see.
What's that stuff that I tried? What's that stuff that I didn't like?
Huh?
What's that stuff that I didn't like? We had it when Tremaine and people were here. What was the thing that I did not want? The last thing that you told me that I want. When we had, you remember how we had the macaroni, the stuff?
Potato salad?
Yeah, I had potato salad.
You ate the school potato salad? And you didn't eat mine?
I know, because it tasted weird a little bit, and then how
did you like the schools?
It was good. I did it all.
You had mashed potatoes.
I had mashed potatoes, and then I had green beans, and I had some that, and then I had.
They had gravy on it, on the meat. Yeah, they didn't give you no potato salad in school.
Yes, they did.
Mashed potatoes.
They gave you mashed. They gave you mashed potatoes. They'll give you green beans. They'll give you.
Right, and those were good.
We had Thanksgiving dinner.
But we didn't have mashed potatoes.
We had Thanksgiving dinner. Put your bougie. Oh, put the on it, Mama. Well, look, Mama.
Jermaine said, "Hey, AA."
Hello. Jermaine gotta check me.
So I need to keep moving, y'all. Oh,
I gotta check me. Where nothing. Oh,
I was going to the mountains, and I can't wait. Get up there and let my nieces and stuff help wait on me. Them and kill me. I like to get up there and teach them to cook, though. Just let me catch these few dishes up, and I'll move on. Mess up. Hi, Miss Monica Burney. Hey, Kimberly Hammond. Danielle Carter. Tell her she needs to draw me a picture. I sure will, Dandelion. I'll let her know. Hey, Miss Beverly Simmons. Simpson. Miss Beverly Simpson. Miss Beverly, I just got my eyes done. It was worse than I needed glasses. Sometimes I just read the wrong thing. Latonga Brooks. It's kicking chicken. What you up to, Miss Latonga? You been doing all right, Miss Latonga Brooks? I like that move with you. I love you too down the line. Yeah. Hey, Michelle Winston. Clean up behind yourself. I don't own a dishwasher. I ain't doing this for free. I don't own a dishwasher. Danielle can tell you I don't have no dishwasher. Yeah, I got recipes for turnips on my page. Please let us know. I am going to let you know about the seasoning. You getting ready for work? Oh, you work second shift? Okay, baby girl. I didn't know. I didn't know that. How would I have known that? Son didn't tell me that. Y'all always supporting my baby. I appreciate that. Hold on, y'all. Let me... Because I didn't set no timer. It look like they ready. How long it's been? Y'all supposed to been keeping up with the time. I'm finna brown these babies. Has it been 10 minutes? 12 minutes? Let me go on and brown them. Eyes getting old. Eyes getting old, Paul. Let's brown them real quick. It ain't been... It's going to be 12 today. I don't know how to work my stove yet. Yes, was about 237, 247, 257. It ain't quite been 10 minutes. Because 257 would have made 10 minutes. But, we're going to be all right. I believe it. Just pray about all things. They lawful, but they not expedience. So what we finna do is the last step because I'm L-A-Z-Y. I don't want to go get in the bed. And I just want to watch a movie. And I'm going to steam this rice for 5 minutes. And voila. And steam this here broccoli. And voila. You know what? Y'all can say what y'all want to. I got one more day on Willie Rice. It's some more dirty rice in there. We finna eat that dirty. I'm lazy. I'm finna eat that dirty rice. All right, I think they about ready. Everything is. Everything is. What my Danielle, y'all, what you do with my things to hold the stuff? Everything is. This oven cooked fast. I'm finna eat with a dirty rice. Period. How many periods? All of them. I bet you he won't run up. Y'all already knew that was gonna happen. I bet you won't run up. Ooh. I bet you won't tell me I can't cook. Ooh. I bet you won't run up. Ooh. I bet you won't run up. But you can tell me I don't know how to work my stove, but you won't run up. Because I'm going to eat some dirty rice. Okay, here we go. There you go. I didn't use nothing else. Okay, there you go. And there you go. That's all y'all getting today. Y'all done sit up here and sit in this jail nearly rot to death. Oh, Miss Celie, all my life. I'm gonna go watch Color Purple. A girl child ain't safe in a house full of mine. Look at that. Look at that. They everything ready. We're gonna cut one open and prove it to you. Cause some of y'all cook y'all stuff to death. Whew, you be like, Lord, that's been cooking. 40 days and 40 nights. They flipped it 13 times and they still say it ain't ready. But I say it is. What you say, boss? I say order up, boss. Well, let's see what we're working with. Let's do it Willie style. Willie said, Mama Tracy, you don't need... So I made some little small ones, y'all know. I made some tester choices right here. Because if they done, you could pull them apart. Ooh, that hot. Ooh-wee! That sure a little hot right there. Hold on, let me get my plate for you, Mom. And so, because y'all let me burn my fingers every Thursday. Back down memory lane, there. Ooh-wee! That right there sure is good with some dirty rice. You gonna fix some dirty rice, boss? You gonna eat your cornbread, or I'm gonna fix my dirty rice. Well, bust one of them balls open, boss. Move that booger for bean footage. Let's see what we working with. Oh, boss, I'm scared. What you say for? Cause I don't know him either. Well, we finna see. We gonna see who know who. Don't get to crying now. Let me talk to her. Let me talk. You told Harpo to beat me? Good child. All my life I had to fight. You can use plain milk in your biscuits. Yeah, you can use plain milk, but you can use buttermilk. I just use heavy whipping cream. There it is, in y'all face. I made these meatballs for y'all. Tell me they ain't done. Y'all would have had me cooking these 13 more minutes and 47 seconds. That's what y'all have had me doing. But I knew better. That was good. Sop that biscuit up, boss. I plan on it. They're so tender. Yes, sir. Put it on there like that. Just put it on there. Trying to show off for everybody. Ooh, we good goody goo. Good goody goo. This show here is good. I'm fixing dirty rice for mine. Baby, I ain't ate all day. It's so good. Go. I just need a little dirty rice and another bowl with some gravy. And that's it, and that's all. I'm gonna pick it up. And they would have got a little brown if I would have left them in there for the whole 12 minutes, but I browned them early. But they done. And those are drop biscuits. I didn't roll them out. I just dropped them. Whew. I ain't gonna cook no rice. I'm gonna eat dirty rice. And it's so hot, I might put it on my plate cold so it'll warm it down. You work from 3:30 to 2 and oh, bless your heart. You work 12 hours of Tonga. Well, honey, I used to work second shift. I used to work for Glad garbage bags. You do what you got to do. It's good to have guaranteed income. Yes, it's the same texture. I can't keep lifting these that hot. It's the same texture as a regular biscuit. You got all your fat. If you was going to make butter, you would use heavy whipping cream. If you're going to make ice cream, you use heavy whipping cream. So, because it's heavy whipping cream, it's already got the fat base that you need. You don't need nothing but it and the flour. Okay, I'm going to take a nap. Just go take your nap. Love you. You can make homemade biscuits with whatever. You can even make homemade biscuits with canned milk if you have to. Oh, bless your heart, Latonga. Well, I hope it ain't no hard labor. Yeah, I could have done the rice and everything. I'm just being lazy. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Thank y'all for the star. Whoever gave them to me. I know one of them was Mother Aisha. But it's your thing. You do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. And all my cleanup, I done cleaned up everything. So we made biscuits with heavy whipping cream. Yeah, that's what I did. We did that. Y'all did that. See, this how my mama cooked. She cooked in a wheelchair. You can still run your house unless you just want to live with your kids. I don't want to live with mine. Unless I just got to. My children, no way. They'd have to move in with me. I work 9.5 every day. Bridget, you don't be working. Girl, you be on this line. Waiting for lemon squares. I already know what time it is. You know good and well, Kojic sister. You be outside patting fly. Probably done missed the whole assembly line fooling with Bridget. Mass productions and everything. We probably ain't gonna never get no free steak dinner. Because I'm on Bridget Stevenson team. And we done had how many lockouts today? 13. I'm good, Chandra Jones. How you? So are y'all done with me for today? Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? Because I'm about to depart my ways and fix me some dirty rice. I'm going to get it out the refrigerator. I'm going to put this hot stuff on top of it so I ain't got to cool it off. And I'm going to go and watch me some TV. Where did you get your shirt? I don't know. I done had this shirt for a while. Either I got it at Cato's or Ross. I work for Walmart distribution center. My heart. Oh no, it's not. Kelby did that job when she was in college. Yeah, she did the Walmart distribution online. She did their online sales. Y'all keep praying for that woman whose daughter was murdered. Please keep praying for her. Oh, that dirty rice is the bomb. I froze my stuff. Fix you a plate, Miss Fanny Johnson. Okay. Just know, Mama Trace, I love you. I love you too. Yes, I do. Tracy Coleman without the E. You work Tuesday through Friday. Well, thank God you got the weekend. Miss Latonga, with your pretty self. I can just see you from your profile. I work at the welfare office. I'm always busy. Let let me get off of here. That just blew up the whole page. You got any food stamps? Bridget Sticks, can you give me some stamps, please? I need 300. Three for 150. Bridget Sticks, please give me some stamps. I don't want to talk about no welfare if you can't get me no stamps. Bridget, can you give me a couple of hold me over? And people stay out my business. I'm gonna need some dirty rice. Bridget, I need some for I need a little food now. I need a food now. I need a food now. I need a food stamp because I'm eating dirty rice that's 4 days old. Can you give me some food stamp? I'm holding this because it's good like that. Bridget, can you give me some food stamp? If I come in there acting crazy, can I get a check? Bridget, can you give me some food stamp? Honey, sometimes being a little poor, honey, you get a lot. I don't want the bay leaf now. Really, you should have took the bay leaf out now. You trying to make me choke. Yeah, I'm putting it in my plate cold. Because the hot gonna warm it up. Because I don't want it hot. My husband eats some. I got some rice. Let's do color purple. Okay, so now I'm gonna put a meatball up here. How many I done had so far? Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Okay, I'm going to just, since I already had one, I'm just going to do one more. See, I'm cooling down my food. I only got 2 more balls. Because if you got 1 ball, it's got to come down anyway. You didn't drop it. Most things you play with, you get 2 dice, you get 2 balls. I got some mushroom. Put it in here. I'm going to get Willie. You're supposed to take that out. Father God, thank you for the food I have received, about to receive. Bless and stretch it in Jesus' name. Amen. The reason why I didn't warm that rice up, because this is so hot. You see it still smoking. My mouth would have been on fire. Mushroom. Yeah, I went to the eye doctor. Deacon Calvin big all the time, huh? I don't want to chew no bay leaf now. Yeah. This is comfort food on a cold day. It's cold here. Ever since Tiffany Townsend came, she done had it cold in here. So, anyway, this is good. Deacon Calvin, come get your plate. Y'all know Deacon Calvin. Somebody be saying he my favorite. He just big baby. He just head moderator. But he's a good young man. He's a good man. But here's the problem that I run into. I really don't get hungry all at once. Tiffany Townsend knocked that out my hand. Y'all see how mean she is. Tiffany. I'm finna go lay down. I ain't gonna eat all of them. I'll eat something now, say something later. I think Ohio messing up our weather. It's snowing in Ohio. It always snow in Ohio. Baby. This is my last bite because I'm finna go take a nap. And I don't need to eat all this and lay down. Here, Danielle. I don't know why they can't fix their own plate. Sometimes I have to bite it for them like a baby. Remember them? Okay, I don't have enough. I'm so glad we had this time together. Who's on for? And I'm sleepy. Just to have a laugh and sing a song. Sing will just get started. And before you know it, come the time we got to say so long. So, I'll see y'all later. Alligators.